Good morning. It's 6 a.m. here in London. The city is just waking up and we are heading out on a bike ride with one of my favorite customers and new investor in Fully Charged, John Ameachi. Here we go to explore the new Delite5, a masterpiece of German engineering built for real life adventure. These cycle lanes are absolutely awesome. It's literally the whole route.
I know, it's amazing. Especially for people who are hesitant about cycling in London broadly.
Yeah.
It's like you get access to this, it's freedom.
There's been a bit of a quiet run actually in making new cycle lanes since lockdown, because in the beginning of lockdown they built thousands of miles of cycle lanes, but it's good to know that this year is actually going to come back into that same level of cycle lane production.
There are huge loops you can do in London, right? There's 20-mile loops you can do just on cycle lanes.
Yeah.
And while you do have, necessarily not the best view always, some of them have got really lovely, riverside, canal side. It's awesome.
But like you said before, this one's about the destination. We're going to
Yeah. This trip is not about the route. It's about when you get to the top, incredible.
So John, why did you choose to invest in an e-bike those years ago?
Because I'm a big unit. I'm 6'9", 23 stone. And I realized that I was becoming one of those old men that was limiting myself. I wasn't doing the kind of exercise I used to do in my past career. Yeah. And I realized I was just going to end up being stuck. And this gave me my freedom back.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd classify you as an old man.
I tell you what, this is the thing. It felt it. It felt it. Sat in my chair, doing 10-hour days. It felt it. And then all of a sudden, I'm doing this now. Yeah.
And you do this like most mornings at this time of year?
Yeah. It's because it just is, it's incredible, it's bracing, and it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt. Even the hill at the end of this up to Greenwich, zero chance I'm doing it. 23 stone up a hill like that, no chance. Whereas on this, I'm going to cruise up, get to the top and have an amazing view.
And like if you want to do get your heart going, I mean, it's like, it's pretty easy to push hard enough that you really get deep breathing. And
I did research on that when I first looked into the bike, because I thought the last thing I need is to get a bike that does nothing for me.
Yeah.
But the reality is getting into zone 2, 3 and 4 on this, dead easy. And you can push yourself harder and longer. So there are trips that I take 30 miles, 40 miles that I would never have taken on a regular bike. And so just the sustained cardio, much better for me.
Yeah, totally.
And I'm never afraid I can't make it home.
Yeah.
That's kind of key.
What brought you to Riese Müller?
I wanted something that felt really solid. And that I knew would help me get up those hills.
But yeah, I mean, look, you've gone to the top. I mean, Riese Müller is, it is the best e-bike brand. I mean, they've been going for over 30 years now. They're all about innovation, sustainability, quality, and they build the best e-bikes on the planet.
And it just feels incredibly stable. There's not a rattle, there's not anything. It's awesome. So,
John, this is your first proper ride on the new Delite Pinion, yeah? And what's your initial thoughts?
I love it. It's got, it's smooth. And the other one, the Super Delite that I've got, had lots of get up, but this has got proper kick.
Yeah, the power
makes all the difference, especially on a hill like this, which all of a sudden is nothing.
Yeah, I mean, you can shift basically 3 or 4 gears at the same time, and then bang, 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 bang. I mean, the cargo bike there on the old roll-off system is struggling a little bit, but you do have obviously a videographer in the front. But yeah, it's so quick to change gear. I mean, this new Pinion system there's a lot of noise about it at the moment.
You were banging on about it when it first came out, and I was unconvinced because my other bike is awesome.
Yeah.
And then I have zero regrets about getting this one.
I mean, it's It's basically like a sealed gearbox motor system all in one. So it's the first time that's ever been done. So both the wheels remain completely free. So the ultimate balance and riding experience is absolutely brilliant. It's got 12 gears that you can shift from basically 1 to 12 in about 1 second. And it's designed by the ex-Porsche guys. Completely maintenance free, like buttery smooth.
It really is.
And paired with the Gates belt drive, which allows it to be fast, clean, quiet.
I told you it wasn't about the route.
Yeah, this is pretty spectacular. Spectacular.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
I do this at least once a week, this route. Even in the wintertime, when it's just dark, you've got it lit up, looks like Gotham.
So that took us about 15 minutes.
It's too easy.
It's so easy.
And I went slower for your benefit.
Yeah. So let's just talk a little bit about the bike. The bikes, we have the same bike, which is awesome. They're available in this grey colour and also a really nice amber colour, which you can see now. The rack that we've got, a lot of people when they see the Delite, they're like, oh, what's all this at the back? So just so people understand, this rack is one of its unique kind of features. And ultimately what it is, it's a full suspension rack. So the whole rack is suspended and attached to the frame. So if you are carrying heavy loads, you can really benefit from the comfort and the control. And I always say to people, imagine if you were carrying a load of avocados, they wouldn't get bruised.
That's the most middle-class example you could possibly give. Avocado.
I don't know, I'm obsessed with not bruising avocados, so it always comes to me. I mean, it comes with Fox suspension, which is amazing, and you can tune it to your weight. So we've tuned yours to yours, and then your seat post, we've got to show that. So we actually put a custom seat post on for John, because as you can see, he's very tall, but I mean, look, that comes up to, I mean, I'm 6'1", and that comes up pretty high.
Makes a world of difference, really does.
And yeah, what else? So John's got the Fidlock water bottles on here, which are fantastic. We're going to do double water bottles, we've decided. The battery capacity on this bike is 800 watt hours. So that is good for about 25 to 30 miles in the highest power setting, and about 60 to 70 miles in the lowest power setting. I mean, if you were a much lighter rider, you could probably get about 80 to 90, you know, that's a good amount of miles to be on an e-bike. Here we've got the electronic shifters. So these shifters are absolutely awesome. You can hear the bike shifting, and you can hear how quickly it does. If I put my microphone near it, look. I mean, that's just gone through the whole gear range. It's also got, if you hold it down, you can put it into automatic, and then it will downshift automatically for you while you're riding. You can get the Fit app. So this is a collaboration between Pinion and Fit, and you can customize that setting. So when you're going downhill, it will shift just based on the speed of the bike. So you're fully prepared. You can hear it shifting. It's super cool, and you can really go to town on the customization of it. John here's gone for the top of the range screen option. So he's got screen and the ergonomic controller here. Also the phone. We haven't quite mastered how to put the maps onto here yet, but we believe you can do.
You definitely can.
Commute.
Commute does it, yeah. So you can get your actual commute map on here.
Yeah. I mean, these are the first bikes in the UK. They only arrived literally 2 days ago. So we've been super excited to get out on them. I mean, I've been riding the Riese Müller Delites for years, and the new Delite Pinion has absolutely blown me away. It is so awesome. It is definitely the ultimate e-bike, and that's what Riese Müller refer to it as. You know, they have a different strap line for every bike in their model.
And they're right.
They are right. It is the ultimate. It is as good as it gets for urban and some people call it hybrid or mixed purpose riding. There really is not anything better out there.
It's true. And if people have got a bad back, such as my good self, then this is how you get back on, literally on the bike, right? This is how you get back to your exercise.
Yeah.
Because I was telling you as we were riding, sitting in my chair is not comfortable when I'm working. Standing for long periods is not comfortable. Riding on my bike, it's comfortable.
It's awesome, and because you can also adjust this front headset here. It's a quick tidy dash, I think Riese Müller called it, but it's quite easy to change it. So you can do that at home. If you're nursing a back pain or whatever, you can adjust the bike, and then that control technology really takes that kind of pressure off when you're riding. And the geometry of the bike anyway is quite sit up, which is great for seeing cars and being seen, and so they really have nailed it and thought of everything.
One of the things that this has that my other one did not have is the cafe lock, which I'm still working out how to use.
It's really good. And then also, if you're wondering what this bag is here, so this bag is an added lock, which basically integrates with this lock. So what you can do is, if you were locking this to a lamppost, for example, say on the lamppost, and then you can just pop that into the side there, like that. And then that's actually, it's not the securest, but it's just good for quick locks. Obviously, if you're locking in London, you go for a grinder-proof D-lock. Now, these grinder-proof D-locks are between 250 and 300 pounds, and they are literally grinder-proof. So the thieves are not able to steal these bikes anymore. These bikes also have built-in tracking.
He's going to come down the stairs and up those stairs like a madman. Come on, there's a lot of hyping going on here. No more hyping. It is amazing, you know what? And the thing is the lack of like clunk, 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 clunk that you get.
I reckon I can look a bit more relaxed and smooth on my next up. Go in one more time.
There we go. He's getting zero hype from me on this. Now he's done it once. That's it. Here we go. I love the fact he's concerned about how relaxed he looks.
Where's some more stairs?
See, they'll get overexcited now. That's enough stairs for a day.
So for John, he's actually someone that lives in the city, that rides out of the city to connect with nature, to get his kind of meditative kind of session. But for me, I ride into the city, so I have this every day. I have to do it one way or the other, and I just enjoy it, even in the bad weather. And it's it's about taking the nice scenic routes. It's about taking the most meditative route, even if it takes 10-15 minutes longer. It's so enjoyable that just you know how long it's going to take. Add some time on if you want to decompress a little bit more. But this bike makes it so much fun, so fast. It's an easy access to a kind of like meditative hobby.
Exactly.
And and that brings easy access to nature, and like a fun way to exercise.
Exactly.
Where you actually get to do stuff that you need to do at the same time.
You can get places without the sweaty back syndrome. Makes a big difference.
So thank you for having us back here. That was a really awesome morning ride. I can see why you do that so often.
Yep, I love it.
And I really enjoyed the off-road bits as well.
Yeah, I saw that. I will admit that I'm fully aware that the bike is capable of going off-road. I've never done that before.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that my boss or the people I work with would be thrilled about me doing that.
Yeah.
But it was immensely fun.
Yeah.
And
really.
also remarkably comfortable.
Yeah.
That's the thing, right?
Confidence
building. The thing
building.
that tempts me to want to do it again is the fact it was so easy.
Yeah,
First time.
yeah.
Lovely.
Well, we've been talking about some off camera, some other plans for epic adventure that we'll fill you in with soon. Yeah. So John, some of our audience might not know who you are. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you've been up to in your life?
Yeah, so I'm a psychologist and nerd, huge Star Wars fan. In a former life, I played professional basketball in America, played in the NBA for, 10 years. A long time ago.
Yeah.
And nowadays I teach at the University of Exeter Business School. And then I've got my team that I work with here at APS Intelligence, and we work with companies to try and help them thrive.
Yeah.
Try and help them have experiences that work doesn't have to be painful all the time, and you can still do well.
When we first met, obviously we got you your Super Delite, and that went on, and then we got talking more and more, and you showed quite a lot of interest in Fully Charged, and really proud to announce that as our first investor.
Yeah.
And helping us go to new levels as a business, and
it was really sensible for me. I mean, the investment for me is just I think there are lots of people out there who have the same kind of experience that I have, which is that their bodies they've worked hard with their bodies their whole life, and it's just a bit too difficult to find ways to exercise. And so there's the one side of this is just, I know there's a ton of people out there who are going to find this completely freeing.
Yeah.
The first time I went riding, I knew that I would be a little bit sore, because even with an e-bike, you're working.
Yeah.
And I remember coming back, and the next day, there's a little bit of soreness, but my face was sore. Why is my face sore? And it took me 2 or 3 rides to figure out the fact that clearly when I ride, I have this ridiculous grin on my face, because that's what it is. It's just so. But that's why we thought this is if there's a business out there that can bring joy to people in this kind of environment. Yeah. Then that's worth investing in, and that's before you get into all the other fun stuff, the B2B, all the other opportunities that are out there.
I've always said, like, every household will have an e-bike one day, and it's really nice for other people that can kind of like get excited about that vision. The future is really unbelievable, and I think, like, giving Riese Müller some credit, I really think that they are at the top of, they are the benchmark, and how they exercise their kind of like behavior as a business as well.
Yeah.
How they've moved their production from Asia to Portugal, and their
sustainable, recyclable.
Exactly. All the right things, and and showing other bike manufacturers how they need to behave if they want to be part of the future, really.
So part of the reason that I'm excited is because every time I'm on my bike, I feel safe, secure, and I know I can get home.
Yeah. So something we always talk about in Fully Charged is beating the system, and what I mean by that is when I leave my house every morning and do my 11-mile ride, I get to my office quicker than any other mode of transport I can use. I'm also kind of like going past probably 300-400 cars. I'm not stuck in someone's armpit on a tube. I'm breathing fresh air. I'm going through parks. I'm going on specific low pollution cycle routes. And I feel that is beating the system.
Yeah, and I haven't had a car, nor have I driven in about 25 years. So for me, being stuck in the back of taxis, it's not a pleasant experience. But for me, the morning commute that I can do, I don't take my bike to the city because it's right there. It's a 8-minute walk. Yeah. But the fact that I can get out in the morning and choose to go anywhere, I just pick a direction. Yeah. And there's bike lane infrastructure. Yeah. And there's beautiful parks to ride through. I tell you, it's before you know it, you can be remarkable places. I took a ride that was just supposed to be a quick hour-long jaunt, and I ended up at Potter's Bar having lunch somewhere. Randomly. Yeah. And I don't know if that happens any other way.
Awesome. Well, it's been a really nice morning, and I look forward to our next ride.
It's been a pleasure. And, introducing me to the joys of off-road.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Great. Well, thanks very much, and get in touch. And if you want to come and try out one of those new Riese Müller Delite5 pinions, come and try one, because it is absolutely awesome. We've got a demo at all of our stores, which is 5 currently, soon to be more. So watch this space.